Don't burn yourself, Todd. Don't burn yourself, Todd.
I think we're going.
Did you get me
Don't
some hot
burn
cocoa,
yourself,
Todd?
Yeah, I think we're good. Somebody want to pull this up on their phone and check?
Don't burn yourself, Todd.
Can I finish my game of Tetris?
No, you can't finish your game of Tetris.
Oh, a game of Tetris. Hee hee.
Hoi, 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 hoi.
The fuck is a uterus, bro?
I said Tetris.
The fuck is a uterus?
Okay, so yeah, it's working.
That sounds horrible.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the groggiest podcast you've ever listened to. It's 2:48 in the morning.
We all sound like
We're
fucking
all
dog.
tired and in the same place for once, finally. So this is gonna be a
I'm
real
not
fun
tired.
one.
I never sleep.
Hi, night, Todd. Not. Never mind.
Can you English?
I'm too tired to make that
Are
jokes.
you good at the whole English thing? John, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm not tired.
Why are you standing up on the
Because I'm not
bench?
tired. I'm not going to bed.
Well, we're not going to bed. We're making a
I'm not tired. You
podcast.
can't make me go to bed.
I'm not tired either.
I'm tired.
I hope the microphone can pick you guys up from up there.
It probably won't. Get those dusts for me.
Did you just... There's no way you did not just eat dust. Straight dust off of the chandelier.
I mean, the finger's clear. Jonah, pull your pants up, dude.
You idiots. Sit down. We're making this episode.
I was doing some
Why is your hair so stiff?
He does not shampoo.
Dude, that's
Dude.
nasty.
He shampoos every day.
you
so
jealous?
Or
it's-
something, Doug?
Okay, so yeah, we're live. The title is The Last Hours of the Boys. Don't know why we're all here at
Because
in
it's the
same
last
place.
hours
Because
For
it's the last hours of the boys.
It's the last
All in the
remaining
same
time.
place at once. Yeah,
It's dawn
not
of the
like
third
forever.
day. We have 1 hour remaining till the moon kills us.
We should do one of these episodes like
You didn't make me one.
outside
You want some? There's still water.
in the middle of the fucking night, like just
Can you go
outside.
grab
I
me
think
one?
that would be
Oh, yeah.
funny.
Just this.
Thank you.
Just in the middle of the summer.
This summer I'll have you guys over and we'll go out to my. We'll set up the tent
Todd
again.
gave himself the cool cup.
The tent. Oh my.
Or
God.
no, we'll just sit up on my roof. You know that little roof spot I have? We'll just
Oh,
sit on my roof
Yeah.
and record a podcast
Or
episode.
a podcast episode on the roof. That should be the new thing with this series.
We'll have some decorative candles.
No,
We'll all
no,
just
no
sit there
candles,
just
no.
staring off into the distance.
No candles. We don't need to make it any weirder
What's
than
your
it
password?
already is. I'm not just gonna give you my iPhone password. What are you, stupid? Right while we're streaming too. That's
Yes, someone from
Guitar.
Who searched gay on my phone? You must think you're a comedian. Anyways,
I mean, somebody was just looking for the results.
So-
we've already been here 3 minutes and haven't talked about anything.
I mean, we just were talking
should-
about me eating dust, Jonah's pants being pulled down, and somebody searching gay on your phone, bro.
Oh, I got an idea.
What is your idea? You gonna put a Rolo in your hot chocolate?
This is
Do you guys have Rolos?
You're dysfunctional, boy.
The tissue box over there. I'm gonna put that in the
So we discovered Jonah's very, very old and more recent YouTube accounts
Oh,
of him doing sketchy Pokemon openings in the Meyer parking lot.
yeah, we went down memory lane today. We found quite a few of Jonah's old YouTube videos
They forced me to dig up my ancient history of pain.
from 5 years ago. Don't mind the cat in the background. He's
Hey,
going to
grab me
say.
a spoon. Grab me a spoon.
But I'll link it in the comments to the old videos, to the old channel. It's so funny.
He looks like a child.
Well, it was 5 years ago.
I was a child.
Those videos were made 5 years ago.
Back off, it's like 2 in the morning.
I'm gonna try this.
So
Hand me
be
the
a
spoon once
fool.
you're done.
It's almost 3. Thank you.
As long as you haven't drank any yet.
Going out of here.
What?
Hand me the spoon once you're done. I'm gonna try this shit.
You guys are insane.
It's a good idea.
Well,
That's
Tyra,
my,
man.
it is a pretty classy.
that's my mug.
So, we haven't made a podcast episode since 2020.
It has been 2020.
Our last-
Wait, really?
It's 2022 now. It's been 2022 for 2 days now, and it is our first podcast episode. Our first video in
2
almost a year. Jonah just tried to throw a roll up in the air and catch it in his mouth and failed miserably. He's attempting number. Oh, it bounced off his face.
John, you're not gonna get it, my guy.
You're gonna wake up everybody in this. Congratulations, dipshit! You've won the Stupid of the Night award.
my lip. You're stupid. You didn't know.
Congrats, Terry. You're the dumb one. How the terms of table.
So
But yes, this
this little hangout has been quite eventful.
you know,
Don't touch it.
a lot of our
I want to see how it melts.
a lot of our other podcasts have been about stupid shit that's happened recently. But since we all
Yeah, we literally have 2 years to make up for.
right, we have literally 2 years of shit to make up for,
Guys, you have to find me. Guys have to help me find me. I lost it.
and
So
the last
what?
thing I remember talking about is the magical marshmallow experience of 2020. The magical marshmallow
so
incident. I don't.
what's happened since then? We've
A hell of a lot has.
gotten a new president, Joe Biden.
Let's not talk about politics. That is the worst thing that could possibly happen. American politics are such a joke. It's not even funny.
We've recorded before this weekend. We recorded a podcast episode more recently than I had seen Jonah.
Fair enough.
That is
fair
true.
enough. Let's see. What else has happened? Oh shit! I just
Get
broke
those
these.
beads, dude.
I
You
just
just
broke-
stuck those up
just
their
broke
ass,
the
and you're gonna
beads.
get a disease, and you're gonna be crying to me.
I will whip now.
Fortnite is finally
Oh my god,
somewhat
it's
bearable
actually
now.
decent. It's pretty fun.
Like last time we made a podcast,
For
it
the
was,
past few podcast episodes, we've been ragging on the game now.
it's been ass. Except,
I agree, 100%.
but now it's actually kind of bearable.
It's
Like we've played a solid 4 hours of squads, which hasn't happened since
Yeah, in one sitting.
probably since season 7.
no
No.
8, 9, and
8,
10.
9, 10.
No,
No,
we played in
8.
10. We played in 10.
I barely played 10.
Yeah, but we played as a squad. We literally grinded trios arena for the first like 2 weeks because I remember we trapped a guy
Oh, you know what, I
in
do
that little
remember that.
in the little bunker
Jonah tossed up a Rolo and caught it in his mouth.
in that little
Everybody give him a
in that
round of
little
applause.
bunker under the volcano. Remember?
Yeah, I
we
remember
trapped. We put a mech under there, and someone went under there.
And set it to self-destruct.
Yeah, that was
Yep,
so
that
smart.
was a clutch play.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is happening. Fortnite's a bearable game now.
I mean, video games in general right now.
Please
like,
be
popping
careful.
off.
You know,
Like,
I don't know.
2042 doesn't look that bad. I haven't played it yet. I want to. I want to buy it. Apex slaps right now. Fortnite slaps right now. Valorant. I mean,
We
I
all
haven't
have
played that much,
jobs.
but yeah, we all.
Most
making
of us.
We all have our licenses.
Most of us
Most of us have jobs.
and licenses.
We all go to the gym. Sorry,
of
Jonah.
No. He's got his license, just not like fully activated. It's still on that learner's permit shit.
Yeah.
He's getting there.
Yep, I almost had it.
Gotta do more work.
More.
But we're actually like halfway to becoming functioning members of society.
We're still making podcast episodes at 3 o'clock in the morning. No, we're not.
We all
We were close, but now we're not. And then,
Would you shit yourself if I just turn the off switch on the mic?
please do not touch that button. I will kill
What
you.
does it do? What would it do?
It would completely turn off the microphone, and I'd have a hell of a time getting this set back up.
what else happened? We found out that IHOP is suddenly a good restaurant again for undisclosed reasons.
Well, you know what? We're not going to talk about that.
What is
either.
IHOP?
You know what IHOP is, but we're going to have to
Why do you have a
explain that
fork?
story. Listen, just don't question the methodry, okay?
Okay. Should we elaborate on that a little bit?
No,
Not
we
too
don't.
much.
We don't need to elaborate on anything
Okay.
about IHOP and
So,
that godforsaken restaurant.
Eighth grade. So I graduate this year.
Yeah.
I graduate in 6 months.
What a concept, huh? Oh shit, beats.
We were starting this whole exactly 4 years ago. I think we started this channel.
Because that first Fortnite video that's
That first-
public now
Yeah.
is
Season 7.
Season 7, and that was 4 years ago. freshman year.
2019.
You were a sophomore.
No, I was a freshman. You guys
We
were
were
in
in 8th grade. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Because
eating the rollers.
Jonah was living at John's.
Farmer John.
What a classic.
It is a location that I lived at.
Yes, indeed it is.
Riding some horses.
I remember the
No,
one day we went to go
horses
pick
are
you up from
disgusting,
there, and then
disgusting
you just
creatures.
weren't there.
What?
No,
I
that
said-
wasn't.
I said I remember.
That was
the
the
one-
place before.
Oh,
that.
was that someplace before that?
Yeah, because it was our mom, me, and we had Jonah, and then we went to go get him, and we knocked on the door.
You don't
No, we didn't knock on the door. We saw
Oh yeah,
it,
we
was,
got
it
told
was,
by the
it was
lady,
your
like,
dad.
putting flowers in.
And it was your dad.
Yeah.
I remember.
Mm.
And then we watched 3D Shrek in disappointment as we found out that Jonah was no longer with us.
Yeah.
But he was. He was just off Spencer Road.
Yeah.
No, he was in Kalamazoo at the time.
Was that Kalamazoo at the time?
Wait, when was he in Kalamazoo?
It was a. I don't remember. The whole
so
time.
he left down the street. He went to far away. Then he came back, lived with Farmer John for like 4 months, and then he went back to
Far away.
far away.
Off to
Yeah,
our
the whole
left.
timeline fucking confuses me. I'm lost.
I couldn't even remember that he was.
You have the physical prowess of a teenage fuck. I fucked that
You
up.
have the physical prowess of somebody who's about to get hot chocolate splashed in their face if they continue that sentence.
Both of you lick bed frames. I don't want to fucking hear it.
He was out for violence.
Fucker.
Oh, who's making all the ruckus, Terry? Wow, you gotta quiet down, friend.
Shut up, Charles. It's 3 a.m.
He's the one who's being loud. You heard
Me
him.
and
He
the
just
boys out at
slammed
3
that
a.m. looking
thing.
for beans.
Me and the boys out at 3 a.m. burning our tongues.
On hot chocolate dip.
Sorry, because Terry don't get none.
Do we start uploading on this channel again? I think we should, for sure.
We could.
I mean, hey,
We have fully the ability to do
with,
so.
with my schedule going down to 2 to 3 nights a week, I can.
We have the ability to, but we also have the ability to when no one was working, no one was
Right.
playing any sports, and no one was doing any like driving, playing
Right.
guitar. When none of us had hobbies but playing video games,
We
That's me.
fully had the ability.
Making the
to
we
puppet
fully had the
noises.
ability to. We
But
just didn't
we
because
didn't.
we had the
Lazy as fuck.
we had the
Doing my left.
we had the commitment.
Can you not? Thank you. They don't like my
We had the
puppet
commitment
noises.
issues of a blank baby daddy.
You're not funny.
Interesting take. I'm not gonna lie. Yes. To be fair, yeah.
Not funny.
All I do is sit in my room and play guitar anymore. So.
To be fair,
I
not
can
funny.
record videos now that my work schedule's going to get out.
Right, and now that we all have decent computers too, like
I only work
But
10
are we
hours
though?
a week.
Are we though? Are
Fuck
we gonna
you.
record a video though?
Actually, it would be
12.
8 to 12.
8
hours
to
a week.
12. Wow, 8 to 12.
sometimes I get up to upwards of 15.
That's
That's
right. I
sport.
get
I get
In my
20.
mind.
Because my
Right
shifts
now.
are
My
what?
le-
I can work. I can work 3 nights a week and get 15 hours.
I get 16 to 20 hours in a week.
5,
Well,
10,
I did
15.
this season.
5-hour shifts.
Now that the season's over.
Duh.
Although I'm trying to get it switched, so I just work 12 to 7 on Sundays and then work after school a couple days.
I'm trying not to work. I mean, Sunday nights are fine.
Because but
I'd
the
rather
thing
not
is,
work
the
Friday
thing
nights.
is to keep $13 an hour, I have to have open availability, and so I have to basically work a weekend day, and I'd rather work a really long shift on Sunday and get half of my hours done, because as a teenager I'm only allowed to work 24 hours a week. I'd rather
Right.
get half of my hours done in one day than work 4 hours on Friday, 4 hours on Saturday, and 4 hours on Sunday, because then it just gets tiring and I have no chances to do anything.
That does
So
seem
what-
kind
so-
of cringe.
If you get rid of your open availability, what happens to your pay? Do they cut it?
Yeah, it goes up to like 12.25.
Really?
12.25 is
How much do you get paid
different.
normally?
They nick you out of
13.
75 cents for not being available.
30,
anytime.
like 75 cents for whenever you want to work. That seems pretty good. And I'm not gonna lie.
I would kind of be willing. I don't know. I think that's not too bad.
Well, I mean, to be fair, this is coming from a guy that most of their money comes from tips. So like,
Yeah, I'd rather have tips, to be honest. I'd rather have most of my money come from tips, because it's inconsistent as fuck. It's not taxed.
right, like my last
It's
paycheck
in
that I brought
cash.
home last night, they didn't claim anything on the tips.
So
it's not
probably because it
something
was the
they're allowed to do.
holidays.
Well,
No, and also I don't think they're allowed
I
to.
mean, I made a.
No, they do.
My actual
take a percentage
paycheck
of the
ain't
tips.
shit, but like my tips and stuff, that's where most of my money
Okay,
comes
well,
from.
like
It's quite great.
that's the difficult part with your job because your pay isn't always consistent. Like every week, every 2 weeks, 'cause, I get paid every 2 weeks. I know exactly what I'm gonna get.
But they also can't cut your pay, increase your pay. They can't influence your hours with your pay like they do at a job like mine.
Right, because I only get paid $7 an hour.
Every May,
But
I'm eligible for.
But you work at a high class you work at a higher end restaurant in the middle of one of the highest, like the most wealthy cities in our state. So of course you're gonna get.
I gotta tell you though, people that flaunt around downtown on a Friday night are some of the most pompous ass people you'll ever meet. But goddamn, do they drink like fish and tip good?
Tell some of your work stories.
Oh,
Tell about the MILFs.
Okay, so I don't quote them. Don't quote me on that. That is not the way I describe them. There's lots of old ladies because facial hair. They think I'm older, and they.
Oh no, I get it. At the gym,
Oh yeah.
sitting there in a cutoff, curling.
Oh wow.
They undress me with their eyes, and I'm like, "You're not being that discreet, Grandma."
No, but like
I hate to break it to you, but when I'm sitting there doing lat pull downs, and you're sitting there on the body row machine over in the cardio section, going like this, I can see you when your head's looking at me. Believe it or not, Grandma.
no, but I'm not even kidding. Like some people.
Like, I get when you're sitting there thinking, back in my day, I could pull down. I'm like,
805.
Back in my day, I could bench 405.
back in my day, I would be able to pull that kid, not pull as in weight, but like.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was
And
just
I'm
about
like,
to
back
say.
in your day, you weren't allowed to vote.
I was just about to say. Let's move on from the 80-year-old SARMs goblins at Planet Fitness, but
Dude.
then you moved on to that.
Dude, okay.
No,
Grandpas
of
that work out
course.
in jeans. John always brings these kind of topics
Okay.
up. It's just his
But
kind of
the
personality.
characters you
I know.
get,
It's kinda like that.
the characters you get from working out at Planet Fitness are some of the weirdest.
What about
variety. You have,
working
like,
at McDonald's?
People that actually, everybody's on the spectrum, but like at Planet Fitness, you have your small collective of people that like actually go because that's the only gym they have access to. They know what they're doing, but they don't have access to any other gyms.
Here comes the cat running down the hallway. You can hear his bell jingling.
But then you have
Can't go.
then you have the 40 ranging from 40 to 60-year-old ladies that come sit, do 20 sets on leg press.
At like 5 pounds.
Yeah, like 60 pounds. Go over to the cardio machine, go do 20 minutes on cardio, and then go do some yoga position you never fucking heard of in the cardio section. And then you have your SARMs
And
goblins.
this one's called The Apple Falls Pretty Far from the Tree When You're 80 Years Old. But anyways,
That was a terrible joke.
keep going.
And then you have your SARMs goblins that are fucking the weirdest creatures you've ever seen. Some look straight out of jail and will just walk around the gym huffing and puffing and then hop up, do like 20 muscle ups and then go back to huffing and puffing. Some like don't even. Some are built like fucking hog riders from Clash of Clans.
They're always red too.
And they slam down their weights. They like one was like done with his tricep pushdowns. He slammed down the weight and he puffed, the move, bitch, get out the way. So he was walking around and I went to go get past him to go to the bench and he was like, he started singing along that song and I was like, but I didn't really realize it. All I heard was him go, move, bitch, get out the way. And I was like, whoa, I don't want this.
Calm down, dude. I want to fight.
Like,
I was trying to get my
I don't
phone.
want any of that roid rage. I'm sorry.
John
Right.
started to
But
panic.
they're always the biggest motherfuckers you'll ever meet too.
And you can tell they're SARMs goblins because they have like
Boulder shoulders, and the rest of them are twig. That's
they
the
have
one we saw.
boulder shoulders and fucking veins popping. You can tell where fucking Africa and China is and North America is. It's a fucking
Veins
map.
as large as my index finger. Yeah, it's it's bad. Where were we before we got on this tangent?
Let me
about
just start
SARMs
brown
goblins
finger.
at
I have no idea.
commercial gyms.
Is that good? Do the Rolos actually make it taste different?
I think
Yeah, it makes it much
You-
better
you
because they
want-
don't just have water in them.
You wanted to
I put
tell
like
me
3 scoops of hot chocolate mix in there.
you wanted it to me to tell work stories, didn't you?
So, video games have been good, but slowly, like, TV shows and movies have not been good recently.
Oh, I've heard good
Like-
things about the Spider-Man movie, and I know
Spider-Man
you
was
freeze my
alright. It was,
It was-
good. It wasn't bad, but it didn't, like, the two before it.
Yeah, it's the worst out of the 3.
Like, I would
Really?
rather... The new one, I would rather sit down and watch Doctor Strange or Captain America.
Doctor
the Winter
Strange
Soldier.
is cool though. I like all the cool
Doctor
things.
Strange's movie
That was a
a
really good movie.
Captain America.
They're gonna make a new one.
Like,
Okay,
the story
hear
already
me out.
got
Hot
two
take.
movies.
Not hot take because it's a pretty common take, but Captain
You're just
America: The
dumb.
Winter Soldier is the best Marvel movie.
One of the best, yes. I
Here's a
seen
hot.
that.
Here's
typically
a
I'll
hot,
pick like Ant-Man or something over that because Paul Rudd is just hilarious.
hot take. Age
Watch
of
this.
Ultron is the best Avengers movie.
That is not a hot take whatsoever. I hope you know that.
No,
A lot
it's-
of people
no,
agree.
No, Age of Ultron is a widely hated. Like it's the one that's hated the most out of the three.
I don't remember
I
it.
really like the first one, and then Endgame and Infinity War were really good.
A
But
lot
the
of Marvel
movies have
movies
been
have their up and downs, but
Movies
they're
have
all
been
good.
so bland. Like, name more than 3 movies that came out this year.
I have no clue.
I can
Oh
name.
wait, Encanto and the Ghostbuster. Wait, well, last year technically. Encanto.
Yeah, no movies have come out this year.
Encanto. That was a Disney movie.
What is
I would-
Encanto?
it was a Disney movie about the house, and everybody in the house had superpowers. Ooh.
I put his AIDS hair in my fucking hot chocolate. dude.
What?
It really
That's nasty.
wasn't that good, and that's because
I can
you gotta
name.
chill
I
out.
can
I'm
name
a
maybe
16-year-old
3.
boy, but like
No,
it was just kind of boring. But then
Well,
the Ghostbusters movie, Ghostbusters, you have to see the first one to really get everything out of it, because the Ghostbusters made so many references to the old
Holy
Ghostbusters. It was amazing.
whatever.
Out here having new revelations in the hot chocolate fandom, aren't we, huh?
Yes, Rolos and hot chocolate's actually really good.
Yeah, you just poured like a half a glass of milk in there too.
Milk and hot chocolate is good too.
Anyways, yes, Ghostbusters, Encanto, and I don't remember anything else that came
And
out.
then just like life has just been pretty boring.
Oh,
all
the
year.
caramel's at the bottom.
That's why you stir it, stupid.
I have been.
But like, everything's just. I don't know about you guys, but everything has just been like routinal.
Routine? Like, I don't know.
It's
Maybe
just
because of
been-
your workout routine.
It's just been all routine based all of 2021, and it was kind of like a boring year. Like nothing really exciting or notable happened. Like of course I got a job, I got my first job, I got my license, but like in the grand scheme of things, I'm not gonna be like, oh, that was 2022 back in the day, 2022 when I got my license.
2021, you mean? You're a year ahead already.
Yeah, 2021. But like, it was literally just wake up, go to school, go to the gym, go to work.
2021 was pretty routine for you. You did that a lot. It was rather wild for me because I went from doing a whole lot of nothing, sitting in my room playing guitar for 6 hours a day, to making $400 every 2 weeks.
Oh,
And-
we're gonna
Oh,
flex.
what a flex!
I know, right? First job, got my license,
Wow.
able to go places.
I
now.
won't pull up my my last pay stub.
I don't care if you do or not. I just wanted to throw that in there. But then,
Todd,
Whatever,
realistically,
bitches.
I
I
think
make way more an hour than both of you guys do.
an hour though,
A
and
lot.
but you work less hours.
a lot of
Your
shit
pay,
happened to
your
me.
pay
in
stub
2020.
is
I work.
Your pay.
Well, I don't. I no longer work like 20 hours a week, but I did.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
seasonal. Need all them people in there to watch screaming children.
there's some things that I can't disclose on this podcast that I haven't told no one about that has happened to me in 2020.
Well, let's not do that then. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up there. Okay, that's
I know
great.
you told me a lot.
No, yeah, no, because then he told me.
You told him?
Haha.
No,
Wow,
about
Jonah,
one
isn't
thing,
it fun?
but
Isn't it
wasn't that.
annoying
It
when
wasn't
people
what you
kind of
told
Oh,
me.
yeah,
reveal
no,
things?
it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Told me about something else. I don't remember what it was, so it doesn't matter in the
He
end.
says it wasn't that. Like he knows what it was.
What did you tell him?
You just got smacked, bro.
What did you tell him?
You got fucking another sunburn? You used to have sunburns all the time, Jonah. You're a failure.
What?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
he's
ginger.
literally pale as a ghost, bro. He's as
Yeah,
white as the
fucking
monk he's
put your
drinking that
shirt
hot
on,
chocolate
man.
out of.
What did you tell him?
That'll
just-
play.
Yeah, no, a lot
Just text me.
of stuff did happen. Like personally, in 2021, a lot of stuff did happen to a lot of us, but routinely, nothing really changed.
And like, we didn't like every year. I can recall quite a few like things we did that were memorable and like good memories. And
Like last year, recent actually, we went bowling and we went and shot pool. That was
amazing.
really fun. That was quite the day.
Watching Jonah's perfect bowling form.
but, like,
Right, the ankle dragger 9000.
But like before that, before this little hangout,
Well,
we haven't
ankle
really
breaker.
like I can't really.
Right, it was a rather uneventful year for the saga of the DSS. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, it's been 2 years since we've all hung out.
Right, it has been 2 years since.
I'm going on 3.
Going on 3 since we had.
Because it was last
gotten
time.
in the
Last time
same-
we hung out was my brother's 18th birthday, and he's gonna be 21 in a month.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
It's been that long.
Well, technically, you don't count. You don't count it as going on 3
No,
Well, it was close.
because we
going
just hung out.
on 3.
It was getting close.
It was getting close to 3. It's a month
Yeah.
away.
But yeah.
20. Man, you guys graduate next year. How does that make you guys feel?
I don't
Nothing.
know. I don't know I don't know how to feel about it. Like I already don't like school enough, but
You
I
wanna
don't
know
know
what's
what I'm
funny?
gonna do without it.
I was talking to Jonah, and he wants to go. He was thinking about maybe going into programming. How funny would it be?
Have you
if
seen this guy at Java? Like he's really good.
No, I'm not.
He's better than me.
No. Well,
Could
yeah,
you
because I took
Can you
the
imagine
class.
if all 3 of us went into computers?
Well, here's the thing. I really don't know. I know that I want to go into computers, but I don't know exactly what.
Exactly.
So
I
if
don't-
it's doing stuff with microphones and music and all that, if I can find some way to integrate that into what I do, that'd be great.
Good luck.
Right? There's no money in the
You'd
music
be an
industry.
audio technician.
That's what I was thinking about. But anyways,
I don't know what I want to do with technology yet. I'd rather. I wish there was a job where I just built the computers. But that's not really a real job.
right? If you're
'Cause
if
I'd rather-
you're building low
SLI.
end PCs, people aren't really.
I'd rather work with the
Hello?
actual.
Well,
They do.
I know, but here's the thing: the
But there's
higher
no
up,
real career out of it.
right? The
I
higher
mean,
up
unless you work for some pre-built company now.
the higher
But
up you
that
go
even-
in the price range to
Don't
build
get-
computers, the less likely you're going to get people to build them. That need them built because they'll do it. They know how to do it themselves.
Yeah.
And the lower in the price ranges you go, there's not much money to be made there at all. So like mid range is what you're looking at, and it's even then it's such a
Because I mean, there's so much thinking and math involved with the actual programming. But if it has to do with computers, I'll settle for it. But like, if there was a career out of actually handling
Well,
the
there's
real
hardware
feasible
engineering.
hardware.
Hardware engineering, you could go into that. That would require physics and math, but
Jonah just doesn't want to think.
it still helps you working with physical things. I understand that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I think that it's just sitting at a desk programming
Excuse
all
me.
day would be. I'd be horrible at it. I couldn't sit still long enough.
No, fuck you guys. I'm gonna replace the baby boomers
Well,
in trades.
you're gonna do really good, and you're gonna make a hell of a lot of money doing it too. You know, heating and cooling. You can make a lot of money.
There's also a lot of money in tech, though. It's a never-ending supply of jobs.
Until
Right.
we get technology that can fix itself.
You sound like an 80-year-old math teacher. Please shut up right now.
I mean, like
Because
okay,
technology
okay,
is
but-
in every facet of life.
It's been integrated into everything anymore.
Yes,
That's
we
what I
have
should-
toilets that tell you your heartbeat in China.
What?
Yeah,
What are they
Your
reading
heart-
off your
Okay,
asshole or
okay,
I
something
don't
like that?
know,
Hear me
but
out.
they do somehow.
Hear me out. I was watching this Linus Tech Tip video, and there's this hotel
Classic.
that that the 4 of us all need to go to once like you guys graduate.
Where is it?
Is the one in Vietnam, isn't it?
I think so. It's like a gamer hotel.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you sleep in them like space pods and shit. Crazy. I saw
it
that
sounds
video.
cringy, but like, I want to go visit a different country. Like, I want to not a different country, but like, it's on my bucket list to go on a vacation
An
of
adventure.
sorts with the boys.
Somewhere far from home.
We can go to Canada.
Not,
Yeah, once we all turn 19.
You're very funny.
Haha.
When we turn 18, we can all go to the titty bar. We can't drink, but we can go to the titty bar.
You're dumb.
You're very
You're real
intelligent,
dumb.
Jonah.
Really boring.
Jonah is very smart.
Very smart.
But like, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I just think that August that you guys graduate, I think all 4 of us should take a trip because that's when all of us are going to be 18. so we can.
Actually, no. Todd and I will graduate when we're 17.
Oh my god.
That's why I
He
said
said the August after.
Oh, well, I'm dumb.
Because you can't like get hotels until you're 18 and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, you have to be 18 to rent a hotel room.
Yeah.
And most places only do 21. It's only motels and it's pretty hard to actually find.
I'd rather
places.
sleep in my car than sleep in a motel. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
when
think
we were in
Airbnbs
Florida-
are 18 though.
Well, you know what? That's a whole house. That's a little different. You get the whole house to yourself.
But like,
You're around other
okay,
people.
hear me out. This is my ideal situation. My ideal, like, I'd love for the four of us to go and get an Airbnb on the beach in like fucking South
Of course on the
Carolina.
beach. Of course on the beach. Of course it's on the beach.
Why would
You dumb bitch.
What's wrong with the beach? It's nice.
That wasn't
You know
for
what he's
perverted
thinking.
reasons. That was
Oh,
for like.
You're
jet-
the one. You're the
that
one
was
that's
for, like-
twisting it out of.
that was
That's
for,
some
like-
shit he would say.
You're twisting it
That
out
was
of
for like
proportion.
jet
you're gay.
skiing and
wakeboarding.
I don't do
wakeboarding,
fast
jet
things.
skiing.
You don't do fast things.
don't like
You've
that.
been on a snowmobile before. I know you have.
You run
snowmobiles,
fast.
but that is different.
Dude,
You know,
see-
what?
you
No,
used to
I'm
have
just,
a
I'm just
four-wheeler.
saying us, the four of us, having a whole space to ourselves and just like relaxing and doing shit that we enjoy,
Yeah, I know. This is
It'll
why.
be fun. We need a
and
long
like
weekend.
trying new things and shit.
This is why we need a long weekend. Just go, man.
Mhm.
The four of us.
Your zip line doesn't work very well.
No,
You
that's
wrote
just
it
because
out?
he's an idiot and doesn't know how to put his feet up.
You're dumb.
I'm bringing this.
He wants.
close.
He wants to
No,
drag.
we're
his
not.
knees.
We're not
Come on,
doing.
it's ASMR.
We're not
Please,
doing hot
just,
chocolate drinking ASMR.
Please, come on, just
Fine.
a little bit.
Just a
A
little
little
bit.
bit of ASMR.
Just a little bit. No, I'm not. I'm gonna hold it. I have now decided that I want to die, but here we are. Alright, go sit back down.
You are gay as hell.
Nope, he's finishing off the hot chocolate, and now you can put it in the sink. Okay.
What a warm. The feeling of like finishing off hot cocoa, like the warm feeling in your body.
You know, that's the one thing I don't like about hot cocoa, because if you drink it,
Cut the hot cocoa out of that.
if you drink hot cocoa while it's still warm and you finish off the whole mug of it, then you just sweat and it's uncomfortable.
That's a you problem. I don't sweat.
You are a lying sack of shit too.
I don't sweat when I drink hot chocolate.
What else?
Like
has
if you
been, like,
eat soup too, like hot soup makes me sweat.
me like just like overall like internet trends have been relatively fucking boring. It's just cringy TikTok dances that make me want to put a bullet in my brain. There was that trend for the gym on TikTok where like you ask your girl how much she weighs and you hip thrust it. I did that one. It was pretty funny.
Who did you do that?
Wait a minute.
Great.
Wait,
Oh,
really?
boy.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
No, you actually
Show
did
us, you
that.
fucker. Come on, fucker.
No way, you actually did.
Maybe he actually did. Maybe he actually did.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, just working hard so I can please you.
Oh my god.
Just
You actually.
working hard so I can
Is that a 45?
Let-
What? A 45? No, 25.
It was 165, and it was at the end of my workout.
What?
No, that's not actually how much she weighs. I had it on like 30 pounds.
Oh, okay.
What? Still, I'm
Because
amazed.
she didn't respond to me, so I just loaded on what I. She wouldn't respond to me, and I wasn't gonna be a little bitch and sit there and fucking hip thrust a plate, so I just added on 25.
Bro.
She wouldn't respond to me, so I threw some weight on that bitch and went for it.
Well, you know why he threw on so much weight. Estimating.
Shut up. I just made that joke.
What?
What?
You didn't look at me while I made the
No,
joke.
but like, it
They
wasn't like
verbally
me
say
trying
it.
to be rude. I just was not waiting 25 minutes.
Why wait for anything?
No.
So I just threw
I'm
on
not talking
random ass weight
I'm
and
not-
was like, okay, I'm gonna fucking hip thrust it. And I did.
So you didn't do the trend, you just wanted to. Yes, just say it, yes. Y-E-S, yes. Quit nodding, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. But I'm not saying it's anything bad. You overestimated because of this.
I just made that joke. You didn't look at me when I did it. I
He
did
did
that.
in fact make that joke.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't see it.
Those
Doesn't even have his
jokes.
glasses on, so you can't see anything.
Ah, thank you, Jonah, for finally. Dude, what the fuck?
Who's talking to me? You're snappy chatting me.
You
got
nosy ass
disgusting
bitch.
elbows. Clean your elbows, dude. Get
My
some
elbows
lotion
are
on them.
clean. You should feel Todd's. They feel like dragon scales.
Yours literally did just now.
Why are you telling
Don't
him to
touch
touch
my
my elbows?
Okay, we went from gym jokes to
Elbows.
touching elbows, and that was such a wild change. I feel like I just took 4 consecutive gut
Touching
punches.
each other's weenuses, vaginas.
You are a middle schooler in a high schooler's body.
Yeah.
Are you joking? He's fucking 5.
I'm
Yes.
not fucking 5-year-olds,
Bro,
fucking-
oh my
that sounds
God.
like
I
something
didn't
you
say
do. Not
that.
gonna lie, that sounds like something you do. I
We're
would not be surprised
streaming.
if there was a red dot on you.
The CIA
Yeah,
knows
look,
your
it's on the top
location.
of his
at
head.
all
Got him.
times. You kind of just got your shit rocked. How do you feel?
Fucking.
Okay.
Dude, he's not even awake, dude. He can't even comprehend what we're saying, dude. He's gonna forget all this next
We're
time.
talking gibberish to Jonah. We're speaking an enchantment table. He doesn't understand.
What? So we found out I suck at golf.
Oh,
Yeah,
golf
you
with your
suck.
friends since
Oh my
Jonah
gosh, you
Shunk
know
has
what we
gotten
all
a
need to do this
computer.
summer? Or
Is
when
mini
we finally
golf?
get a warm weekend this spring?
Mini golf?
Yes. You know, we went mini golfing with one of our friends recently, actually. Where was it? New
horrible
Hudson?
at mini
Gabe.
golf.
Okay,
Yeah.
we won't go mini
Under
golfing.
Hudson.
We'll go to Top Golf. We'll all take a trip out to Auburn Hills, and we'll go hit. It doesn't even have to be warm out. Just
Go
next
to
time.
Top golf.
Just next
It's
time.
just a
You
driving
don't
range.
like mini golf?
It's just a driving range.
I don't dislike it. I'm just.
It's like a little. It's like this little.
It's fun.
Okay,
It's just funny
okay.
though.
So, Top Golf, you get this little like pod basically where you bring your own. I think I don't know if you rent drivers or bring your own drivers, and you get ball. You rent for hours, and I'm pretty sure you get your ball supplied there, and you can order food to your little bar place, and you just hit balls. It's a. I've been wanting to go for a while, and I think
You've
it'd,
been talking about it for a while, too.
I think it'd be fun
Yeah,
to
it'd
go
be
as a
funny
friend
just to
group.
watch all
Right.
us ding dongs
Because none
try
of us
the golf
actually
ball.
golf.
And then you can, like, you know, we play baseball. Todd and I do. So, like, just picking it up and just clocking in a velo with a golf ball. Like, you can't tell me that wouldn't be fun.
Also, I've seen videos of like people like pretending, like falling.
There's a net beneath.
Yeah, falling into the net, and I think that's funny, and I'd probably try it.
Mm-hmm. It's like they fall in slow motion, too. Like, they fake the whole thing.
With your dumb luck, you'd fall too far.
But anyways,
Fall
I have
over the net
I
and
have
just-
a story from when we went mini golfing with Gabe actually. So actually 2 stories. So we had
We just gotten our licenses.
we
and
just
I'm
gotten our
like, let's go do
licenses.
something.
and
Let's go do something.
we
Let's
were
go do something.
itching to go do something fun. So we drove out and we went to go mini golf. And so we're at this one random hole, I don't know where, but it's got those like 2 separate holes and it drops down.
Oh yeah,
to
I
the ground.
remember. I was there.
You're not funny. You're a jackass.
You are a jackass, but that was a good one. Like, actually. But anyways, so we have the ball, right? And I was like, my genius ass has a brilliant idea. I'm going to see how hard I can slam the ball down into the hole to see it shoot out on the other side as fast as possible. Well, I do it successfully. You know, I slam it down and I keep my hand
Hit
over it so I
somebody,
make
doesn't
sure it doesn't bounce out, right? And it shoots down through.
You hit somebody.
Todd had the brilliant idea of moving his hand out of the way. So he throws the ball down in the whole thing to shoot out, and it comes back up and it hits him in the face. Funniest shit I ever did see.
Oh, and then so when we got done with that, we got to the last hole, and so they suggested that we each grab an extra ball because there's a part that goes over like a lake a bit, and if you put it in the lake, you're SOL. So we each took an extra ball, and we ended up getting through the course with our extra ball, right? So we just did the whole thing again.
We played the whole thing again.
With the extra ball.
And then I had the genius idea to walk around the bridge,
To get the balls in the water.
and I got like 6 balls out of the water. So we were just having like a driving range play at like the warm-up hole while we were waiting. And I think we took golf ball. All 3 of us took a golf ball home from that trip. We have the golf balls. Like Todd just went to go get one.
So
We took a golf ball home.
This might be an issue, but I'm starting to think I'm a kleptomaniac.
We went from
You are.
mini golf to kleptomaniacs. How did we do that?
So first, I think you know on the rowing machine, at Planet, how you can like adjust the length of the pad on the row machine,
Yeah.
and you know how it's a little screw. I took it.
Just took it.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
took it.
souvenirs.
Yeah, we brought home some.
That is
for them,
disgusting looking.
And I put it in my glove box. And then a couple weeks later, someone broke a desk at school, so the marble top was off of the legs. So I took it. The top.
Why? Why do you need it?
You
And
wanted
then-
a tabletop.
And then we found out, me and my friends found out that the signs in the bathrooms at Planet Fitness, like the dress code sign and stuff, were Velcro. So I took it.
So you're telling me you have chronic thievery disease? Because you just like to take things.
I think I'm a klepto.
Well, I guess we aren't
You know
doing it
what?
together.
You know what? Next time that you have the urge to steal something, I want you to send me a picture of what you want to steal.
And Terry will tell you if it is worth it for
I'm gonna get like arrested for like petty theft. And it's gonna be for stealing like.
I'll
Most
assess-
random shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you steal the employees must wash hands before returning to work bathroom out of the McDonald's bathroom, I will laugh so hard. This is not an encouragement to go do it. You should totally not do that.
Because
This
they'll
is-
know who it was. Because
They'll know who it
everybody
was.
washes DSS.
Right. Because we're so popular.
Okay,
But this is kind of like that green stop sign. It's like, no, stop. Don't do it.
He's having a.
You
field day.
catch my drift?
Yeah, he is.
He's having... Listen, the house is his Formula F1 track, okay? Just
But
let him
only
be.
at night when everybody's trying to sleep.
Yeah, the cat
Yes.
does this
I mean,
once.
you're supposed to be.
Yeah, it's 3:30. We're not exactly those. So.
How long have we been on a podcast for?
41 minutes. So
Almost an
I
hour,
don't,
boys.
I don't think we care about how long this one's gonna last. As long as we got shit to talk about.
So weed's illegal.
It's
Yeah.
illegal again?
It's legal.
Oh, I thought you said illegal.
No,
I
Jonas
think.
just
I think.
dyslexic.
Hear me out. If I was president, we'd just legalize every drug
They did that in Oregon. Oregon?
And
Oregon?
let-
I don't know.
and just let
I don't even know if I'm saying the right state. Okay.
natural selection take its place. If you're retarded enough to OD on fucking crack cocaine, then you're retarded. If you don't, then you're not retarded.
Well, you know what? The government already has plenty of the ability for population control, which they have utilized since the 80s.
They
So,
have
like-
utilized since 2020.
Since 2019 in China. The C-
Trying to fit the stick in your mouth.
Shut up.
You're not
The
funny.
CIA is going to be watching all of us now. There's just going to be, like, black vans parked across the street of the car dealership.
There's gonna be black vans parked across your guys' places. I know when to keep my mouth shut.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, your
It's all
brother's
for a
with this
goof,
doofus.
gaff, and a laugh. We're just goofing around. Will you please sit down? You're standing on
Jonah,
the
we can
bench.
see your little bulge, dude. It's nasty.
No. Oh my god. Yeah, so you put your hand in your pants. Great.
I mean, yeah, it's already halfway there.
So,
Hold on
how's
a minute.
everybody's
Wait a
class
minute.
going?
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
If you can see it through his pants, it's already halfway there. I'm saying it's small. I'm calling him small penis.
I don't get it.
So how is
I'm
everybody's quest going in search of the clitoris?
I will never
I
embark on
suggest
such a mission.
that since
'cause
you're
it is
asking,
useless
you
to
have
me.
failed.
No.
I'm still focused on Jonah's answer.
What did he say?
I will never embark on that adventure.
It's useless to me.
It is
Like,
the
Jonah-
far
location
better-
under the
Jonah's too
national
busy
flag.
being on that Sigma grind set, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has to beat Persona 5, you know?
I
No
do
time
have to
for
be
hugs.
I have a lot of video games to play. I'm busy.
It's under the it's hidden under the vaginal hood.
We don't need you
I
to
think we
explain
should.
it to us.
I think
Bob.
we should hide you in a 6-foot grave as well, just so
would be
you
funny.
can stop saying stupid shit of the variety. Will you put the magnets down?
I'm
Sit down?
looking at things, idiot.
Yeah, idiot. All of
These
you are
magnets
on
like
the sauce.
stuck. They're like greasy. They've been there for such
Todd
ages.
touch them. That's why they're greasy.
Such ages.
Jonah, you can get a glass. You don't have to drink
Also,
straight
you should
from
be
the
drinking
faucet.
from that one. That one's got like AIDS water in it or whatever.
Jonah, that water is just fine.
Jonah, that water is just fine. That's why we all use the refrigerator instead.
If
Whatever,
it wasn't just
buddy.
fine, we wouldn't be giving it to the dogs. And no, the refrigerator water is just colder.
Yes.
It also has less AIDS.
You have AIDS.
No, I don't.
How would you know?
Because he gave it to him.
You're funny. That's
Thank
funny.
you. Do you guys remember Kung Fu Panda live action?
Live action Kung Fu Panda? What?
You don't remember, you're retarded.
Probably, but
That's
like,
when we found Cherokee's family and Chair Review.
oh yeah, Chair Review. That's not like a DSS classic, but it is very funny. And we found our cat's family who rode in our car's engine block 90 miles an hour down the highway
So,
to another city.
your mom has the guts to criticize me, and she's going 90 down the highway?
She's an
'Cause you're
adult. She can
16.
do whatever she wants. You're 16.
They catch
You're
your
a
ass.
little
You're,
bitch boy.
you have no more license.
Right. That's called reckless driving, and it's a felony. Reckless, or was it careless?
Careless is the lower one.
Yeah.
Careless is like 10 over.
Careless. Okay, so careless is like a first degree burn, and reckless is like a third degree burn.
So,
I'm googling it right now.
so
Careless driving's a misdemeanor, and reckless driving's a felony. What's the difference between a misdemeanor
Felony and a
misdemeanor is
misdemeanor.
like
One is like
10
federal, and one is like depending on like
A
the
misdemeanor is like 10 over. A felony is like
state. I think I
Okay,
heard that.
really
so
speeding.
example of careless driving is unintentionally speeding or running a red light. On the other hand, reckless driving can be a misdemeanor or a felony depending on the damage caused.
Yep.
So like reckless driving is if you're
Or
causing an
crashing
accident.
into someone.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
can we just like talk about how dumb like a lot of things are that like somehow someone came up with the things that have been around for so long that people have just randomly came up with that don't make sense?
Are we talking about like weirdest
But they
laws
make
ever? Because we
sense.
can find Google
No,
lists.
I'm
for
talking about just like things in general, like
What things?
like bowling. Who was like, it's a really fun game to wax this this wood floor.
so
and throw
children
a
can
he-
fucking die.
so children can throw a heavy ball down the floor towards 10 pins with white pins with red stripes on them set in a triangle.
A square.
Honestly, you know what? It was
Like-
probably somebody out of medieval Europe thinking, you know what? Let's waste some time before the king beheads us all.
You think they made bowling in medieval times?
I'm joking, honestly,
But,
but,
like,
let's find out. When was
What to be
bowling
And we're all just dumb as fuck.
right? A British anthropologist, Sir
1930s.
Flinders
That
Petty,
is not medieval.
And,
had
like-
create and discovered in the 1930s a collection
Like,
of
there's just,
objects
like,
at a
so many-
child's grave in Egypt that appeared to him to be used for a crude form of bowling, 3200 BC.
And like, it makes you think, like, it's like, why would someone think of this, and why is it actually like fun or useful? Like, who's your daddy on the video game? Who's like, I'm gonna make a video game where you play as a baby trying to fucking off yourself.
You know what? Well, like a
Wow.
lot of it. I mean, I guess. Can you stop rolling that golf ball? I guess a lot of your job as a parent is to keep your baby from unintentionally offing themselves.
Well,
Yeah, it's just
when
in
the
the video
baby's
game.
intentionally trying to off himself.
Well,
in various
that's-
ways too.
But
Like somehow reaching the
glass.
gas
do
pedal.
babies canonically know how to off themselves, or do they just do it
Is that their natural instincts?
to just kill
Because
themselves?
they don't. Because like God's like, don't face the fucking how shitty the world is. Just kill yourself while you're a baby. Like, is that like a natural instinct?
No,
that
because,
babies are
like,
giving. Also, like
The player
what's
behind the
your
baby is
early-
sentient. They know what's going on. The baby doesn't.
Oh
Let's
my
be
God.
honest, babies don't know what's going on in general. But, anyways, bowling has been around since the dawn of civilization.
Also,
So bowling is basically Jesus.
But bowling is basically Jesus, yes. Same area of the world, too.
Hear that? Your religion's wrong. It's all good.
It's all been bowling. It's all bowling the whole
Jesus
time.
is a bowling pin.
It's the
He
it's,
was.
It's the
He was a
middle-aged
bowling
balding
pin.
men throwing balls at pins.
Yep.
That's
Came up
what-
with
that's
a
what it's all
funny
about.
Story about a man
Nick.
being put on a stick.
A fresh treated 4x8 with a pack of nails.
Did I tell you guys what happened at work one time?
What?
when you got called Meyer boy.
No.
Put me in, coach.
No.
What happened?
So, this
The
was
child owner. The baby puke.
So this was a couple days I think a couple days before Christmas.
Yeah.
And I guess this person's in there with their little baby, and baby goes puke on the floor, and they come and get me. Well, of course, I'm not 18, so legally I can't clean it up.
Which is the weirdest rule ever. Like, if I can handle people's dirty dishes... Well, I mean, I guess that's not bodily fluids, so it's kind of different.
Yeah, so I legally can't clean it up. So I'd call for the cleaning people, and so it's in the back of the store where the toys are.
Of course.
Of course, while we're at, like, our busiest we get all night, this baby pukes, and the parent comes and gets me and is like, hey, my child puked. And then just walks away. Doesn't say anything, you know, no sorry, no, oh, thank you, nothing. So I have to call the cleaning person to come, like, clean this shit up, and I have to wait there and make sure people don't step in it, or at our busiest time of the night.
You know what?
And it's
You know what's-
super difficult.
You know what's really strange?
What?
That your boss prioritized getting us to stop talking to you while you worked over the people that were like going in the back room and driving around like the automobile carts.
I mean, she was following them.
You know, what I find really weird about... You alright if I say where?
Sure, yeah,
Well,
whatever.
Target, okay? So it's like middle-aged mom central right there.
Hey.
Suburban mom central.
Hey, I shop there when I need to.
Because
Because
you
you're a
work
middle-aged
there.
mom.
That and because I get a discount.
You
Right.
agree?
Well, hold on. Listen to me
Yeah,
real
I do
quick.
work there.
So middle-aged suburban moms, right? They drive the minivans.
Sure.
The reason the parking spots are so big at Target is so Ashley, spelled in some white suburban mom way,
Like
doesn't get...
ASHLIEGH.
Yeah, you gotta throw a G in there somewhere.
Ashley.
Ashley. And there was like some kid last night at, like, not last night, the other night at bowling, named it Jadalyn. I was like, wait a minute. Who names their child that?
There was just some random kid from from high school
Anyways,
that was at the bowling alley just by himself, bowling by himself. And I'm like,
well, that school's got a bowling team.
They have a bowling team.
But anyways, as I was saying, Ashley doesn't want her minivan scraped by another woman named Ashley with the same haircut and the same puffy
that's
sweater
Ashley
vest.
Barbara.
The same puffy sweater
No one
vest
gets that
that
reference.
wears like I don't know, but like fuck, what was I gonna say?
I'm just
But like the
tired of
minivans,
this
like
shit.
people can't park.
Or their electric Mustang.
Oh yeah, the electric Mustang, or some like generic like GMC minivan, just a luxury Chevrolet.
Okay, but why is there so many fucking in the rural
Rural.
rural
Anyways,
in the rural Midwest? Why are there so many fucking like rich, posh, fancy ass cars? Like, why do I see more high end cars on a Wednesday night in the summer than I do normal like people cars?
you ever been to West Bloomfield?
No.
Oh,
I'm just
boy.
driving around
They
here.
drive like assholes.
Just driving around here. I seriously saw more BMWs, Aston Martins, Mustangs, Camaros, Corvettes, Vipers, Challengers than I did like
Listen,
Ford
working on a
Focuses.
relatively warm Friday night in downtown, you will see some cars. Like even walking to work,
I don't-
I'll see some shit.
I saw some ZR1s.
Like I'll see classic cars too.
I seen a Viper. Me and a couple of friends were out, and we saw this Viper and this ZR1. So we were like, we have time to burn. We waited outside because we thought the guy was like sitting out there talking about his car. So we sat there because we wanted to hear it start. We waited 25 minutes. We were like, oh, it's not gonna start. So we just walked back to our car. We drove past and it was gone.
Bruh.
Literally a 5-minute walk from your work, I think, to the duck park. That's how far we walked.
Yeah, that's not even that far. You know when I went to turn in my application there? I parked all the way down at the Dairy Queen on Grand River and had to walk all the way there because I'm an idiot and don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is an idiot and doesn't know how to drive.
It was a nice walk. I met someone that graduated from our school.
That's right. I worked with someone that graduated from our school.
No way, really.
Yeah.
Huh.
I live with someone that graduated from our school.
Wow, really?
Whoa.
3 of them, actually.
Whoa.
Oh, it's totally not like they're your siblings. Like, oh wow.
Pretty soon there's going to be two of us here that graduated from our school.
Pretty soon, oh, fuck you.
Wow, that's some lofty claims. I don't know. I mean, you're already at third base with Toddy.
Oh my god. Just because he likes to leave his champion hoodie when he
Can I
spends the
please
night-
have
Has
that
wet
before I leave
dreams
tomorrow?
about you.
Yeah.
No, Todd's not for the quit before I clown on you even more.
Yes, you can have the champion hoodie before you.
How
'Cause,
long
like,
have we been?
It's just like the Red Dragon keyboard.
55 minutes.
What Red Dragon keyboard?
The keyboard he's gonna give you. He originally brought it over here and then left it, and it was like 6 months before we finally remembered.
It was more than 6 months.
You know, I have
like
that
probably a year
Red
and a half,
Dragon
right?
mouse pad sitting on my desk right now.
Yeah, send that home with him.
Yeah.
Send that home with him.
Yeah.
Send that home with him.
I don't need it. I don't need a mouse pad. But anyways.
Nice. I'm getting hooked up, boys.
Yeah, you are.
I might actually do a video when I get home or something, because I gotta get. What's a good recording software I can get?
I can hook you up
OBS.
with Streamlabs before you leave tomorrow.
It's a free.
OBS is less intrusive. And it's easier to use. And then you can probably just send the footage over to me or Jonah, and we can.
I just
edit
use
it.
regular OBS. I have so many clips from box fights with like Todd and a couple kids from my school. I could definitely upload like a fucking Fortnite montage.
Please do not
Don't
upload a
upload
Fortnite
that to
montage
the
in 2022.
DSS.
That'd be the worst thing that could possibly
Just
happen.
ironically.
No,
Ironic.
no one's gonna know it's ironic, Jonah.
Okay,
Unless you
I
specify.
think
Nobody reads descriptions either on videos.
BP.
That's what I
You got this from a gas station?
It's an HP, you nerd neck.
It looks more like BP, to be honest.
It's their
Does it?
new. It's their new minimalism logo.
Kind of. That does look like.
You know what? I hate minimalism in the American market. It's such a disgrace.
Wanna see the BP?
You can't close the
I'm
computer.
not gonna close it,
Like
Bart.
freaking Firefox, bro. It's not even Firefox anymore. It's purple and orange swirl.
Or like the Smucker's Jelly Company shit. Like, have you seen it? Like, it used to be a really cool logo, but now it's just like berries.
Okay, I think we should end this. I think we should end this stream off on the long-lived #1 debate of all time between men:
Oh god.
tits or ass.
We're not leaving the stream
Come
off
on,
on this.
yes,
No, we're
yes,
not. No,
yes,
we are not. I
yes.
will end it right now.
No, let's-
Questions unanswered. I will leave it
Okay.
right now.
You'll never
Fine,
know.
we
my
won't end it
opinion.
on it, but we have to debate about it.
No, we don't.
It's a good topic.
No, it's not.
Not
It's a
really.
good
It's
universal
really not.
topic.
It's a universal
Only for
topic.
dudes.
Good topic.
Late at night, high on weed, which we are not high on weed, and it's early in the morning. Thank you.
Have you checked his bag?
I don't know. I
But
don't
this-
check what he puts
Okay,
in his
come on. Ass or
pre-workout.
tits?
Don't ask stupid questions.
Ass or tits?
Just don't ask stupid questions.
If you don't answer, I'm going to assume dick.
Oh.
I mean,
Not even to answer.
Why are we debating this?
Ass or tits?
Why are we debating this?
Okay, but at least agree with me on
why
this.
do you want to know so badly, Terry's?
Because
like,
it's just something to talk about.
yeah, but you don't need to
There's
know that
plenty
about your
other
friend.
things to talk about.
I don't want
Okay,
to know what
okay,
you're.
okay.
I don't want to know what you like.
Okay, but
Because Jonah can go,
but-
hey, I got this girl Snapchat, and she,
He can send
Yeah.
us her
What you
tits.
like.
Why would we want that?
oh my god.
Bro.
so
Oh my
so
God.
so this is the dilemma.
I'm making
A big ass can make up for small tits, but big tits can't make up for a small ass.
How do you know that?
You're on crack.
What do you
No,
mean?
just like in a
You're
sexual
on crack.
appeal.
You're on crack.
What do you know about sexual appeal?
You're
at
a
your
ginger.
hairstyle
You're
right
a
now.
I'm the only one at
ginger.
the table that's not
You're a
virgin.
ginger.
I'm the only one at the
You're a
table that's not
ginger.
virgin. I'm the
You're
only
a
one at the table
ginger.
that's not
You're a
virgin.
ginger.
I'm the
You're a
only one that
ginger.
has ever
You're a
had a dick
ginger.
touched by
You
someone
know
else.
nothing about
He's a ginger. Everybody hear this.
Who made you
He has
appealing?
ginger hair,
Who thinks you're appealing?
and he has the shittiest
I don't know.
hairstyle,
Maybe my two bodies.
and he looks like a fucking loser.
Oh wait, no, that's right there.
He's pale as a ghost, bro.
He is disgusting.
Because they're, yeah,
Two.
there was that first one, and the last one.
Jonah
too.
looks like his skin color could be also the color of the porcelain throne.
Ha!
But I'm also colorblind, so...
What, do you like getting shit on,
No,
Jonah?
he is white as fuck.
I'm the only.
Do ya?
And so it
You're
doesn't
gonna ask
help
us ass or
that the
tits. We're
light-
gonna ask you feces or piss. Long debated question.
That was the worst thing I've ever heard. Please do not say that ever again. Alright, we gotta have something decent to end the podcast off on. That's not
Pancakes or waffles?
waffles all the way.
No, you're wrong. Smiley face pancakes all the way.
Smiley face pancakes sure keep me from ending it all, but waffles are just so much better.
Do they have an age restriction on IHOP? Like
Like
can I
menu?
order a smiley face pancake?
I don't see. I mean, you're fully within your right to go in there and order whatever the hell you
I mean,
want.
it's for a child's portion.
We should go for breakfast tomorrow.
Jonah's gonna be asleep. Or no, Jonah's gonna be awake.
We should wake up at like 8 and just go to breakfast.
Okay. It's 3:48. Do you think you could pull that off, Todd? I
I'm
know
not
I
gonna
could.
wake up until like noon tomorrow.
I
dude.
could.
I could if
I'm
I
a
get
morning
woken up
person.
by somebody else.
I'm a morning
I could get
person.
dragged out of bed.
If we
and
go to
go
bed now, we
IHOP.
can go to
I am
breakfast.
not a morning person.
I'm a morning person.
Okay. What we're going to do is set your alarms, boys.
If-
I'm not going
if-
to set an alarm because I'm not a bitch. You guys are. I don't have to set an alarm. You have to wake me up. But if everybody does their part and wakes me up and wakes Terry
We'll
up,
have to drive
we
separate.
can
though.
drag ourselves.
Sure.
Yeah, we have to do. No, we can do 2 cars. 'Cause
Yeah, that's what
Jonah,
we're talking about.
us 3. But we'll do that.
You're kicking Jonah out.
Well, yeah, Jonah's the only one who can drive. I can't drive.
Todd and I can drive.
Yeah, but that. Terry.
Anyways,
As long as
anyways,
the roads aren't super mixed shit.
right?
Yeah.
They are covered in snow right now.
Okay.
The mediocre amount of
Okay,
snow
fine.
we
We'll
get.
end this off on this debate. What is the best meal?
What is the best meal?
Burgers.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Oh,
Burgers.
you know, I'm
like
not much
in
of
the
a.
food section, because for like dinner you usually have like pizza, wings, blah blah blah.
Burgers.
I feel like that's more
Lunch,
like
lunch
of
is
a
more
lunch.
like sandwiches, mac and cheese, leftovers.
Miss me with no good sandwich, bro. Honestly, like, if you just give me a solid sandwich, we're set. I'm not much of a breakfast guy.
I don't eat a lot of lunch.
I never
lunch.
eat-
Lunch
I-
is the one meal that I think anybody could skip without taking a massive detriment to their functionality as a person.
I
If I
skip
don't-
breakfast
If I don't
every
eat,
day.
if I don't
never
eat
eat
anything
breakfast.
midday, I'm gonna fall asleep.
I hate breakfast.
If I'm
There's no
like,
use for it to me.
I'm good
as long
in
as
the
I'm not at
mornings.
school,
Like, I'm
I
never
don't eat
hungry.
lunch.
I'm never hungry in the morning.
Where are we gonna go to breakfast tomorrow?
It don't matter to me.
You
I know where
just said
wanna-
IHOP.
Yeah, you want to go to IHOP? We can.
We're gonna go to IHOP.
Cracker Barrel too.
You
but
wanna
that's for
go to
old
IHOP.
people.
You can get your smiley face pancakes and your nice views.
Yep. We'll go to IHOP.
They do have some clear windows there, don't they?
Yeah.
Do they? I haven't been there ever.
Yeah, they're
I,
close.
no,
I
I've
haven't
been there
been
once.
I think they might have like a few peaches. I mean, peach trees.
Do they?
Do they have peach trees? I don't know what they have outside the windows there. I know they have peaches on the pancakes sometimes.
I'm gonna break your fucking nose, dude. You better stop talking now.
There are peaches on the pancakes.
What?
Apple slices if you get lucky too.
I'm more of a
Terry.
cherry guy.
Really?
No, I'm more of a peach guy.
Terry,
You fucker.
I got you where I want you. Now you can't really do anything. You can't pull my hand away or else you're gonna hurt your nose, aren't you? Ooh, 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 ooh. That hurts, doesn't it, Terry?
Yes, it does. You're bringing
Then
tears
let
to
go,
my
then
eyes.
let go, then let go. Oh, I released you, Terry. You're safe, you're fine.
Actually,
All right,
brought
so
tears
we
to my eyes.
so we're ending this.
I guess we
Is
are.
that the end of the
What's the
podcast?
consensus? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Terry's nose is broken.
I
We
said
gotta go to the
breakfast
hospital.
lunch.
Now I broke his nose. We have to leave.
I gotta say dinner.
Goodbye. Turn the stream off.
Okay.
Terry needs to go to the emergency room. His nose is bleeding everywhere. My hands are covered. They're nasty.
Looks like a murder scene.
Yes, we gotta go.
You spilled
Goodbye.
ketchup on the floor.
Farewell. We'll be.
Catch you
we'll-
guys next
we'll,
time
We'll
if
send you
there
a
is a
picture
next
of IHOP.
time.
We'll put a picture of IHOP as the
See you
banner
guys in,
for 2
in-
days.
In a year when we make another reunion podcast after a whole year hiatus again.
Yep. Goodbye.
No, this time we're gonna get 3 years.
Farewell.